Hello everyone! In today's video, we're going to talk about some pretty interesting new information regarding the two SP characters expected to arrive in version 4.5, Robin SP and Aventurine SP. As always, everything discussed in this video comes from sources that are generally considered reliable. But before we jump into the main topic, running out of Stellar Jade and Honkai starrail? Don't worry, there's a more budget-friendly solution. Now you can top up in-game safely, quickly, and at a lower price through U7 Buy. And it's not just Honkai starrail, other games are available too, all in one place. Still not sure? No problem. You can check U7 Buy's reviews directly on Trustpilot, so it's transparent and trustworthy. For comparison, 80 oniric shards cost around $100 in the official store, but on U7 Buy, it's much cheaper. The process is also instant. Just select your server, enter your UID, and the balance is delivered straight to your account, no hassle. Don't forget to use code BOOM for a 5% discount. Click the link in my description or pinned comment to visit U7 Buy. Alright, in the previous video, we took a comprehensive look at the rumored full male team composition featuring Ashvale, M-Blade, and Aventurine SP. If you haven't watched that discussion yet, I highly recommend checking it out first. Today, we're going to focus on two equally interesting topics surrounding Robin SP and Aventurine SP. Specifically, we'll be looking at their rumored elements, as well as the first real glimpse we've gotten of Robin SP's kit. So let's jump right into it. From previous leaks we've already discussed, we know that Robin SP is expected to follow the path of remembrance, while Aventurine SP is rumored to be an elation character. However, there's one detail we've never really talked about before: their elements. For Aventurine SP, some of you may already be familiar with the leaked information because it's been circulating for a while. Robin SP's element, on the other hand, has remained a complete mystery until now. The latest information comes from Samika Kasperskoy, a source we've referenced before during our version 4.2 rerun banner discussion, which turned out to be accurate. Their original post was written in Russian, but I've translated it to make things easier to understand. According to the post, based on the current version 4.5 leaks, Robin SP is expected to be a wind character, while Aventurine SP is expected to be quantum. As for Aventurine SP's quantum element, this idea actually first appeared indirectly through Luna before later being reposted by HSR Italia. In Luna's original post, she wrote a rather cryptic message: base form quantum equals SP imaginary. Base form imaginary equals SP? HSR Italia interpreted this as suggesting that Aventurine SP would most likely become a quantum character. The quantum becoming imaginary example is generally believed to refer to Silverwolf 999. That being said, we should still be careful not to overinterpret Luna's hints. After all, Sparkle's original version is quantum, yet her SP version ended up being fire instead. So while Luna's post certainly points toward quantum, it shouldn't be treated as definitive confirmation. Now let's move on to Robin SP. The wind element likely comes from another source, Uncle Y. Interestingly, Uncle Y didn't just mention Robin SP's element. He also shared what appears to be our first real overview of her kit. Originally, the information was posted in Chinese, but I've translated everything into English to make it easier to understand. Beyond mentioning that Robin SP is expected to be wind, Uncle Y also described several core mechanics. The first point is probably the most unique. According to Uncle Y, Robin SP focuses on granting a memo sprite to a selected ally. That's a very interesting mechanic. In some ways, it resembles Dan Hung PT's ability to grant a summon to teammates. The difference is that Robin SP apparently provides a memo sprite rather than a traditional summon. This immediately raises an interesting question. Is Robin SP actually giving away her own memo sprite? Or does she summon an entirely separate memo sprite specifically for that teammate? In other words, Could Robin SP effectively have two different memo sprites? That's definitely something worth thinking about. The second point is equally interesting. According to Uncle Y, Robin SP doesn't directly deal damage through most of her abilities. Instead, once the designated ally attacks enough times to reach a certain threshold, that character automatically receives an action advance. Interestingly, this lines up fairly well with previous information from Sakura Haven. Sakura Haven previously mentioned that Robin SP's skill and ultimate don't deal damage at all. However, they also claimed that Robin SP possesses an enhanced basic attack, which would likely serve as her primary source of damage. The third point concerns her role at different investment levels. According to Uncle Y, at low Eidolon investment, Robin SP primarily functions as a support who provides buffs and action advance for the team. However, once players invest into higher Eidolons, possibly starting around Eidolon 2, Robin SP herself begins contributing meaningful damage. That actually sounds somewhat similar to Cyrene. At lower investment, Cyrene functions primarily as a support. But at high Eidolons, especially E6, she becomes capable of acting as a legitimate DPS. And finally, we arrive at what I personally consider the most surprising claim. According to Uncle Y, he's fairly confident that Robin SP is intended to be an after-sales character for Himiko Nova. In other words, Robin SP would supposedly be designed as a support specifically meant to complete Himiko Nova's team, potentially replacing Mortonak's blade. However, this is also where things start becoming very questionable, because this particular claim directly contradicts information from several other sources we've covered before. Seal Leaks previously stated that the rumor about Robin SP being Himiko Nova's teammate was false. Mortis also repeatedly claimed that Robin SP belongs in a full remembrance team. And Full Stop Chan even suggested that Robin SP could potentially replace Castor Ice within those remembrance lineups. All three of those sources point toward Robin SP supporting remembrance teams, not Himiko Nova. Considering how many reliable sources disagree with Uncle Y on this particular point, it's honestly difficult to accept his claim without a healthy amount of skepticism. At the very least, this specific part of his leak should probably be viewed with caution. So what do you think about all of this? Does wind feel like the right element for Robin SP? And which part of her early kit sounds the most interesting to you? Let me know your thoughts and theories in the comments below. And with that, we've reached the end of today's discussion. Thank you all so much for watching all the way to the end. Don't forget to share this video with your fellow Honkai Star Rail players so they can stay updated on all the latest information. As always, your support through likes and subscriptions means a lot and helps the channel continue creating informative content in the future. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next discussion.